everything up at this point, we've been using the file in its linear state. And now we're going to, for lack of a better term, convert it to a nonlinear state, which will be close to our end. So let's go over here. What do we have? Linear transformation. So we want to stretch the image and apply that to the histogram. So we're stretched up here, right? But we really can't do what we need to do with it like this. So we're going to unstretch it. Then we're going to go down here and we're going to open up these two. Screen transfer function and histogram transformation. So if you remember from earlier, this little nuke button, when everything is linked, is the same as this button right here. But we need to use this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select our image. So we don't need the rest of these. So let me get rid of these so I don't clutter up my menus. Yes. All right. So now, I think that's it. Yep. So now let me move this back over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up this guy here. Select it there. And we're going to select this guy. And then our STF, and we're going to nuke it. That looks a heck of a lot brighter than what this up here had done, right? Well, don't worry about that. We'll fix that. So we're going to take this little triangle, and we're not going to do it here. We're going to drag it all the way over here to this guy. And bam. So now we're going to unstretch this. And we're going to minimize that. And now we're going to work inside here, right? Look at something real quick. Now we're going to work in this little preview, right? So now we're going to unstretch. Whoops. Okay, so we did unstretch the image. But in the preview, we're going to play with that histogram, okay? So we're going to be paying attention to this guy here. We're just going to zoom in so we can see these 2 points here. Now if you notice, we're clipping some stuff here. This first value is what we're clipping. So we don't want to clip too much, but we do want to make things pop a little bit more. So we're just going to play with this little slider, right? Now see, if I move it there, it turns real dark. But if you notice, we're clipping 71 million pixels. We don't want to do that. But if we do here, we're clipping nothing, and it's very whitewashed. So we just want to drag that back over to the point where it's kind of black. This is where we have to go with what our eyes tell us. You know, that looks like artificial black sky to me. I don't like that. Right? Then we can play with the middle slider. We can bring it across a little bit. Tighten it up a little bit. And, you know, this is where we really have to get artistic with how it's looking. You know. I obviously don't want to whitewash it. But I don't want it to look fake either. Thinking somewhere in there that we can come all the way over if we wanted to try to bring down these whites, but I just don't see. I usually don't have much success using this white pointer over here. So let me go back over. You know, I kind of like it like that right there. My personal taste, my personal preference, I would kind of like it. So I can close the preview and apply it to the image. So let's close the preview, because this is the linear format. This is where, you know, this is what the image looks like. And now we're going to take it to nonlinear, and bam, there we go. So we can close this out. We can close this guy out. And that, yeah, I kind of like that. We'll leave it right there like that, like it is. We're going to rename it to LT for linear transformation. And next up, high dynamic range.